believe a poor person like you gets to live in a big, beautiful house like that. I can't let it go. It makes me wonder how something like that could even happen.
Hi, Melody. I don't think I've seen you since our school reunion. That's quite a way to start a conversation.
The house is the talk of the neighborhood. It's really something. I can't get over how big it is. So, just how much did it cost you to build that mansion of yours?
It was about 10 million, I think.
Very fancy, isn't it? Where did you get that kind of money? Was it a loan?
We sold our old house for a decent profit and we used a bit of our savings. We didn't need to take out a loan to have it built.
Are you being serious right now? There was someone willing to buy that old dump off your hands? But seriously, how much money could you have possibly gotten for it? It couldn't have been much.
That's a bit rude to say about the person that bought it. Some people really like old-fashioned architecture. The person that bought it fell in love with the style of the house and asked us to sell it to them.
What did you get for it? A few $1,000?
You don't have the zeros right, but that's fine. I sold it for $2 million.
I can't believe it. Some weirdos really like what they like, I guess.
And now you're being rude again. You should be a little more careful with your words.
Rude or not, I can't lie. Whoever bought that dilapidated old place is in danger. It's likely to fall apart around them. When do they move in?
You really should watch what you say. Why do you want to know that?
Because I want to get a look at the moron that was a big enough sucker to buy the place.
So you've got some kind of morbid curiosity? You sound like you might actually go bother them, so I'm not going to tell you.
Don't be like that, you stingy thing. You aren't going to even give me a little hint?
No, I'm not. You're having way too easy of a time talking like this. It's uncomfortable, and you make me think you'd really go stare at them. I'm keeping my lips sealed.
Fine. Do what you like. Next time we run into each other, I'm going to get you for that. Just you wait.
Can you please stop with that?
I'm just saying, they have to be a real imbecile to have bought the house. You're lucky you found such a fool.
I know you've always been like this, but it still amazes me. You sound so polite and formal until you really pay attention. Your grammar is perfect, but you use the strangest words and say the oddest things.
Oh, you think so? Well, thank you. I've always been proud of my diction.
That's not what I meant at all.
Forgive me. I just know I have a way with words. You could say I have a silver tongue.
That's not exactly what I meant either, but let's not push the issue any further.
Anyways, back to that house of yours. After buying a mansion like that, you must not have anything left in the bank. How are you going to pay your bills? Can you afford to furnish it? Oh no! Did you have to go dumpster diving? Surely not.
No, we didn't need to do anything like that. We just went to a store like a regular person and bought what we needed.
How did you manage that without any money?
I know I grew up poor, but things have changed. I'm not broke like that anymore. My husband has a great paying job and we have money like anyone else.
What exactly does your husband do again? How much does he make in a year? Is he salary or hourly? Does he get bonuses now and then? Are they good? Do you have many designer bags? How many?
That's a lot of questions. You're really curious, aren't you? I guess he makes around $300K a year. He's a cosmetic dermatologist. And I have a few bags? I've got 5 Birkin bags, if it's any of your business.
I see. So that's how you wriggled your way out of poverty. You got yourself quite the ATM when you got married, didn't you? You can get any sum you want whenever you want. Must be nice.
I don't think I was as poor as you thought I was growing up. We weren't well off, but it wasn't all that bad. Our last house wasn't that small either. And please don't call my husband an ATM. I don't see him like that at all.
Oh, is it really such a nice house? That's odd. I didn't realize it had a concierge like my luxury condo does.
Obviously not. It's a house. Are you done with the ATM thing? I don't like that.
Sure, why not? More importantly, where is your husband employed?
I feel like I'm being questioned by a cop. It's a little scary. You can be really intense, you know that? His office is near Central Station. Why?
I don't suppose he's at that luxury dermatology office that opened up about 6 months ago. I think the name of it is the Pearl Skin Clinic. Is that it?
Yes, he's there. You've heard of it, I see.
Of course I have. It's already super popular. If a place like that has celebrity clients, everyone hears about it. I think it's the most popular spot in the area.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of him.
I wanted to do the hyaluronic acid treatment they offer and pick up some of the products. You'll have to set me up with an appointment.
You can set the appointments up online on the clinic's website.
Come on, we're friends. Do a pal a favor. I know you can get me in soon. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. would be good for me.
Fine, give me just a second. I'll check my computer and see if there's an appointment available. Oh, sorry. It looks like that appointment is already taken. They have some openings during the morning, though.
I have a race tomorrow morning. I'll be too busy then. Oops, typo. I meant lace. Silly autocorrect.
Lace? Are you learning to knit and smock? That sort of thing? That's unique.
I sure am. That's totally what I'm doing. Morning won't work for me at all. 3 p.m. is best. Thanks. Ciao.
Wait a minute. The afternoon is completely full. There's no way they can fit you in. Melody, please. Read your messages. My name is Mia. I'm 38 years old. I have a wonderful husband, and the two of us have a happy life together. I've known Melody since we were in middle school together. She always seems to find me again and again. She enjoys riling me up and is honestly the worst. I had managed to avoid her for a while, but last year my school had a class reunion. She managed to get my contact information while everyone was setting up the reunion. At first, I didn't hear much from her, which was a huge relief. Then, out of the blue, she started pestering me on WhatsApp. Of course, she had nothing but outrageous things to say to me.
What the heck, Mia? What is wrong with you? You didn't make the appointment like I asked you to.
I told you that I couldn't when we talked yesterday. The appointment was already taken.
Do you want me to put a few hundred worms on your back? I'll really do it this time. I swear I will.
Gross. Please don't remind me of that trauma. You can't imagine how badly it shakes me to think about. Ever since that day, all I have to do is even hear the word worm and my hair stands on end.
Oh, don't be silly. I was only teasing you. I didn't actually put them on you.
I really thought you were going to. You scared me. After school, I ran home and hid in my room. I couldn't get my heart to stop beating and I felt sick to my stomach. It was awful.
I remember that you got so skinny after that. Every time I saw you, you looked terrified and so small. That's my legacy, I think.
What you did was open Pandora's box. Ever since then, I've been terrified of bugs.
I'll have to start keeping caterpillars in my pocket for when I run into you. How many would you like?
Knock it off. We may be grown up, but you're still just a kid inside, aren't you?
I'm not joking. You wait and see. I'm going to pay you back for not making that appointment for me. I'm going bug hunting right now.
Are you serious? I think you are. I can't believe you sometimes. Wait a minute, okay? I'll ask my husband.
You should have done that from the very beginning.
Thanks for waiting. It'll be the last appointment of the day, but they could take you at 6:30.
That's not exactly the time I wanted, but it'll do. Thanks for making it happen. I enjoyed my time with your husband. I'm going to need you to move out of your house right now. You can go ahead and gather your things, but leave the Birkin bags.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
Am I going to have to spell it out for you to understand? Let's just say I received a lot of body treatments from your husband.
What are you talking about? Why are you being weird?
Man, you are so dense. If I said he cheated on you with me, would you get that? I am telling you, he really fell for me. It didn't take any effort at all. He just crumbled into pieces.
Huh? That sort of joke isn't very funny, Melody. It's just inappropriate.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm basically an enchantress. I just flirted a tiny bit and he fell right into my hands. Like a moth to a flame.
Why would you do this to me? How could you?
Men are predictable, limited creatures. All it takes is a good-looking woman smiling at them and they fall hard, like a ton of bricks.
There must be some kind of mistake. My husband would never cheat on me.
You don't know when to give up, do you? When you come to your senses and realize you've lost, you can go ahead and move out.
I can't believe this. I don't know what to do. Are you with my husband right now?
I am indeed. We're at the fashionable aristocrat near his clinic.
Wait, that's a hotel, isn't it? It's kind of a sleazy one, too. It's behind the station?
Yes, it is.
What the heck?
Is something the matter?
My husband just walked in the door. What's going on?
You can lie if it makes you feel better, but you won't fool me. He's here with me now, enjoying a little slumber after making love.
No, I'm not lying. My husband just got home. He's standing right in front of me.
Then who is this chubby little man here with me?
Chubby? My husband is quite slim.
Oh,
that's right. My husband wasn't the one working the clinic today. He was at a conference.
What? What are you talking about?
Sometimes my husband asks one of his partners or friends to handle his clients when he is going to be out of the clinic for the day. That must be who you are talking about.
What are you saying? Did you trick me?
Not at all. I just forgot he was out of office today. He left the house at his usual time this morning, so I completely forgot he wouldn't be in the clinic today.
How could you forget something that important? Is something wrong with your memory?
Honestly, I've been thinking I should get a checkup myself.
I think you really should. Oh, well. What else is there to do? I'll have to hang on to this guy. I can make that work. He isn't handsome, but he's rich. He said he has a beautiful house in Midtown. That'll do.
That isn't true at all. I think you'd probably be better off if you stop now. You're going to find yourself in hot water if you don't.
He's the one that got lucky. I'm a really beautiful woman, and there aren't many like me around. If he doesn't already have a mansion, I'll make him buy one for me. Clearly, I can make him do anything I want.
No, I'm telling you, he's tricked you. I don't care what he told you, it isn't true. His wife is terrifying. I think you'll be sorry if you try to pursue this.
Everything will work out just fine. He already told me he would leave her for me. I don't have to worry about her coming after me. He is going to handle everything.
I don't think it's going to be as easy as you think it is.
I appreciate it, but you don't have to worry about me. It's going to be okay. He's already head over heels for me.
That's not the problem I'm trying to tell you about. The man is absolutely swimming in debt.
Even though he's a doctor like your husband? I doubt that.
He had a gambling problem. He couldn't stop himself and he racked up a ton of debt. That's why he comes to work extra hours at the clinic when he can. He normally works at a hospital, but on his days off, he tries to fit in a few clients at our clinic.
Really? Are you serious? What an idiot. Oh, hang on a second. Room service just got here.
That hotel has room service? It didn't look like the type of place that would have it.
Oh, I'm in some trouble. Can you come? I need some help.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
Some big thing that looks more like a yeti than a person came charging in here. It's scaring me. I don't know what to do.
A yeti?
Yes, a yeti. You know, Bigfoot. A giant hairy thing that lives in the mountains.
You mean a big man? Why is he there?
Not he. She. This yeti is a woman. She's huge and hairy and she's angry. She grabbed him and dragged him out the door. He was kicking and screaming all the way.
Ah, I see you've met his wife. I warned you. The last time I saw her, she told me she had put a GPS tracker on her husband's smartphone.
Seriously? That's his wife? Oh my god, I have to get out of here. Whoa!
Melody, what's going on?
That yeti is beating her husband up. She dragged him outside and she's wailing on him.
I'm telling you, that's no yeti. That's his wife.
I don't feel safe staying here alone like this. Won't you come help me?
I think it's about time you had a taste of your own medicine, don't you?
What are you saying? Don't be like that. I need you to rescue me. Come save me.
Absolutely not. This is your own fault, Melody.
Come on now, you could clear this up for me. It's been a huge misunderstanding.
I see. All right. I'm going to write a message for his wife, so show her your phone.
Thank you. You're the best. I'm handing her the phone now.
I am the head physician from Pearl Skin Clinic's wife, Mia. The woman you see there was sleeping with your husband. She deserves what she gets, so do as you please to her.
Why would you write something like that? Did you think I wouldn't see it?
What goes around comes around. You should apologize to her. She could sue you if you aren't careful. Maybe you can pay her off before she does?
Pay her off? How much would that take?
I don't know. I've never had to do it. Offer her $15,000 and see if she takes it?
What? Wait just a darn minute. I can't pay that kind of money. I'm totally broke. I'm almost bankrupt.
How did that happen?
I blew it all on a boat race.
A race? Wait a minute. When you said race yesterday, that wasn't a typo. You weren't learning about lace. You're gambling.
To be honest, I couldn't pay my mortgage anymore. My house was foreclosed on. I don't have anywhere to live. I thought I could flirt my way into your husband's bed and kick you out of your house. I wanted to live in a mansion like that. Nothing went to plan.
You are the worst. So that's why you were trying to get to my husband? What is wrong with you? Melody, you have got to change your ways. Start over. Become a new person.
You don't have to lecture me like that. Just help me. If you help me out right now, I'll do anything you want.
No way, Melody. You made your bed, now lay in it.
The Yeti is coming back for me now. You've got to help me.
You brought this on yourself. Now take your punishment. Are you there? You stopped writing back. In that case, I think things are going to get really hard for you from now on. Melody was dragged out of the hotel in nothing but her nightgown. I think she spent that night sleeping in a park. The wife did come for her, and she had no remorse. She threatened to sue Melody for everything she had and then some. Melody didn't have any money to pay her. She ended up working in a shady nightclub to get by. I suppose it might have been a good job for her, considering how much she enjoyed men. In the meantime, I've been spending my days getting ready for a big barbecue party we are hosting at our home. My husband and I are happy as can be, and we can't wait to have our friends over to the house. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button for more great content.
Pretty soon, I will finally be able to retire. The two of us will have a lot more free time to be able to spend together.
By the two of us, you mean the woman you've been having an affair with for 15 years, right?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Why are you getting so worked up? I was only joking. It's April Fool's after all. I got you.
Yeah, you got me. I still think there are certain things you shouldn't joke about, and that's one of them. After all, I'm completely wiped after the operation.
I imagine being in surgery for that long was tough. I'm glad everything went okay.
I think it just felt particularly long because I know my time at the hospital is quickly coming to an end.
We should celebrate. I'll make all your favorites for dinner.
Well, I won't need dinner tonight, sadly. Someone had to take off last minute, so I am on call tonight.
Really? They're having you on call again? They are going to have a hard time replacing you. You've been called in for emergency operations so frequently over these past several years.
That's just the way it is. There are other surgeons on call, but no one with my level of skill. If a serious case occurs, I am often the only one who can manage it.
How about I make you something to eat and swing by the hospital and drop it off for you? You can't perform surgery without having a proper meal in you.
You really don't need to come. I have to assist with a patient that just came in anyways. On a completely different note, have you been taking that medicine I prescribed?
The one for my high blood pressure? Yeah, I've been taking it.
That's the one.
However, I've been having some pretty bad side effects from taking it.
That just means it's working. Your body is quite frail, so you need to make sure you take it 3 times a day.
Yes, Doc. I'll be sure to take it.
Isn't it nice having a doctor for a husband? I enjoy being able to provide you with high-quality healthcare. Do you properly appreciate me for that?
I think I'm pretty appreciative.
You hit quite the jackpot with me. A rich husband who takes good care of his wife. I don't think many can say they found that.
You're right about that.
One more thing I forgot to mention. Next week I have an academic conference I need to attend.
Oh yeah?
I'll be out of town for 5 days.
An academic conference? That reminds me of something.
What's that?
You went to one in Singapore before, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I've been to conferences in a lot of different countries.
I remember seeing a picture of you and another woman at a fancy hotel with an infinity pool. You guys were being pretty chummy having a drink by the bar.
You saw that?
One of your former colleagues actually sent me a bunch of pictures from that weekend. You and that woman popped up in quite a few of them.
That must have been Stacy. She is our head nurse. She came with us to the conference.
I figured as much. You said the two of you really were hitting it off that weekend. Pretty much inseparable.
And you followed us around and secretly took pictures of us? How scummy.
You didn't have anything to hide, did you? Like an affair?
What are you talking about? You're accusing me of cheating? There are many respectable women who attend these conferences. Is it a problem that I happen to be friends with some of them?
Is that all it is?
Swimming in a public pool with someone doesn't mean I am cheating on you. Aren't you making something out of nothing here?
The issue isn't being in a pool together. You were being quite affectionate with her physically. I saw how you held her as you watched the sunset together.
What are you talking about?
If I didn't know better, I would have for sure thought she was your girlfriend.
Is something wrong in that head of yours? You can always swing by the hospital and I can do a quick MRI scan on it to make sure.
Are you honestly telling me that you felt nothing when you saw an attractive female in a skimpy swimsuit rubbing up against you?
Jealous much? Don't misunderstand me. People are just a lot more open-minded in Singapore than over here.
Is that so?
How could you possibly think an amazing husband like myself would cheat?
That's just what happened to come to mind when you mentioned the conferences. If you're busy tonight, we can reschedule the dinner for tomorrow. It's been forever since we all went to a restaurant together.
Can't. Tomorrow I have a seminar with some of the other doctors.
Meaning what?
After the seminar, we are all going to go out for drinks. I probably won't be home until after midnight.
Tomorrow is Liz's birthday, you know.
Oh, crap.
You forgot, didn't you? She has been working her butt off lately studying for her exams. At the very least, I was hoping we could do something nice for her birthday as a family.
Leave me out of it. The two of you go out to eat. My job is more important than something trivial like that.
All you ever do is work. You really need to try to carve out some time for your family, too. Our daughter barely sees you anymore.
I am the head of this family. I have to provide for all of you, so this is what must be done.
I guess you are just doing what you think a man needs to do.
What the hell are you getting at?
Don't worry about it. I wish you knew how hard Liz has been working to become a doctor someday, just like her dad. She looks up to you.
You know, I wish I could spend more time with her. I just have been completely swamped lately. I don't make my schedule. When work calls, I have to go in. That's all there is to it.
I understand that. I just wish there was some way you could spend more time with us.
Stop being selfish.
Well, how about Tony's birthday next month? Should we go somewhere to celebrate that?
I'm not sure. You figure something out. Liz will still need to study for her exams.
I told you, that's all she has been doing lately. She really is giving it her best.
If for some reason Liz doesn't get into medical school, that's on you.
Why would that be on me?
It's the mother's job to raise the children. Make sure she passes no matter what. If she fails, it'll make me look bad.
That's what you are worried about?
My mom was able to raise me into becoming an excellent doctor. She was a stay-at-home mom just like you. Don't think it can't be done.
I have no chance there. I'll never be able to compare to your mom.
She was absolutely terrifying, but she made sure to raise me properly. Don't even think about bad-mouthing her.
I would never want to offend you or your mother. I choose my words carefully.
One more thing. You have been way too defiant towards me lately.
Is that right?
You are a doctor's wife. Due to that, you live a carefree, wonderful life. Stop complaining all the time about my job and start realizing how good you have it. Don't you forget it!
Yeah. Earlier you mentioned how you wanted to spend more time with us after you retired.
What of it? Why are we returning to that conversation?
I was thinking that eventually we are going to want to move into a smaller, more manageable home before we get too old.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Give it some more thought later.
Sounds good. I will. I need to get back to work. I'll be home late tomorrow night, so don't feel the need to wait up for me.
Sounds like a plan.
If my mom happens to call, tell her how good of a husband I am, would ya?
I can do that.
Don't mention to her how I haven't been spending as much time at the house.
I wouldn't dare. My name is Anne. I am a 55-year-old stay-at-home wife. I got married over 25 years ago. We were blessed with 2 great kids. For the most part, we have been able to live pretty carefree over these past 25 years. The person who I have been texting is my husband, George. He is 58. He is a doctor at the city hospital. I was also formerly employed at the same hospital. We had an office romance going on between us. However, after getting married, I quit my job and focused on raising the children. George is supposed to retire any day now. Pretty soon we will find out if he was being honest about how he planned on spending more of his free time with us post-retirement. Our son, Tony, is currently in college and our daughter, Liz, is studying for her SATs. Once she gets into college and moves out of the house, my job as a full-time mother will also be coming to an end. Pretty soon, I will be able to focus on fully enjoying retirement myself. Before that happens, I want to be sure to give it my all in supporting my children. Lately, George has barely been spending any time with us. He claims work has just been extremely busy, but I have suspicions that another woman is involved. We've been married for long enough that I can detect when something is off. However, I would have never thought George was capable of doing that. Hey, are you okay? I was worried when I heard you were being rushed to the hospital. I'm just thankful that someone I used to work with was in charge of my care. Thanks so much. I got back to the house not too long ago. I have been mostly resting and I am starting to feel a lot better now. We have to be more careful about our health at our age. If you start feeling lightheaded or dizzy, there might be something more serious going on. Don't take any of those sorts of things lightly, okay? You're right about that. The joys of aging. I was at the grocery store picking up a few things for dinner, and the next thing I know, I'm on the floor with people surrounding me. We thought it might have been a blood clot or something. Nothing came up on the MRI, though. I appreciate you looking into that for me. The IV seems to have done the trick, though. It did. Thanks again. There is one thing I am still worried about, though. Your blood pressure is abnormally high. You are taking medication for that, aren't you? I am. George makes sure I always have plenty of medication on hand for my blood pressure. Then that's really strange. There's no way it should be this high if you were on medication. Can you think of any other reason it might be that high? Actually, there might be something. Ever since I started taking that medication, I have been having some strange side effects. Like what? George always just gives them to me in an unlabeled bag. I have no idea what brand of medication I am even taking. You should give me a couple of those pills. I want to run some tests on them. I can do that. I was pretty surprised to hear that George wasn't at the hospital when I was admitted. He hasn't been here for 5 days. He took some time off. That's quite different from what he told me. He said he was on call and needed to stay at the hospital. That's pretty shady. You think so too? I'm not sure if there's a connection, but our head nurse also took the same 5 days off. Really? In fact, the two of them take the same days off quite a lot, now that I think about it. That can't be a coincidence. Not just that. It's been happening more and more lately. I have to imagine they are up to something. He's always complaining about how he has to go in for emergency surgeries. I guess that was a lie. Did you hear that the operation the other day was a failure? He messed up and caused the patient to lose their leg. Oh my God! No! I had no idea! The patient is suing the hospital for damages. It's going to cost us a fortune to settle this. He didn't tell me anything. Our reputation has been severely hurt from it. It was a very routine surgery that he messed up. There is talks that they might have to fire him. That's quite serious. Sorry, I can't talk anymore right now. I have to get back to work. No worries. Take care of yourself. If there's anything I can do to help, just shoot me a text message anytime. I appreciate it.
I bought us a new home we can retire in. Man, I am such a great husband.
You bought a place? Without talking to me?
It's brand new with a very modern design. Once you see the inside of this place, you will be absolutely blown away. We can easily live in a place like this well into our 60s.
Are you sure you didn't buy this home for your lover?
Huh? Why do you keep bringing that nonsense up?
I looked it up. Alimony after 15 years of marriage is really something, you know?
What the hell are you talking about?
I know you've been sleeping with Stacy for the last 15 years. I know everything!
Would you stop throwing around these baseless accusations?
Do you remember years ago when I found a bunch of messages on your phone with heart emojis attached?
Those were work-related messages.
Immediately after I saw them, you ran into the bathroom with your phone. You clearly were trying to hide something from me. Were you clearing your message history? Or just replying to your lover? I've grown increasingly suspicious of you ever since then.
You're just misremembering things.
I am not.
Even if something like that did happen, it's in the past. Just forget it already.
There's no way I can just forget something like that.
The statute of limitations on cheating is 3 years anyway. Some half-remembered story from years ago doesn't mean anything.
I can pinpoint you to a specific incidence of cheating that occurred within the last 3 years, though.
You can.
I am confident you've been sleeping with Stacy for at least the last 5 years.
You're confident, huh? You have evidence to back up that confidence?
I had Jordan look into things for me.
Huh, Jordan. She can't be trusted with anything.
Not just her. I had a private detective look into you, too. I received a full report not too long ago.
How dare you do that to me?
Says the cheater. Anyway, I have plenty of evidence. And the person you have been cheating on me with all this time is your coworker, Stacy.
There's nothing illegal about being friends with a coworker. That's just work.
Sure. Friends.
Shut it. You have no right to talk to me this way after I've supported you all these years. Especially not after I just put a down payment on a new home.
So just because you threw some money your family's way, cheating is supposed to be okay? Also, I had Jordan look into the medicine you were giving me. I'm glad my doctor has been giving me placebo pills all these years for my very real high blood pressure condition.
No way.
You're a real scumbag for tricking me all these years. Are you trying to kill me?
I would never want something like that.
And yet my blood pressure has been steadily raising all these years. What was your desired outcome?
I was just messing with you. I didn't mean any serious harm.
A doctor messing with their patient's medicine? I can't imagine something worse. At any rate, if my situation kept getting worse, you wouldn't have to try as hard to hide your relationship with Stacy. Maybe someday I would become sick enough to where you could just leave me behind and move on with your life.
That wasn't my intention.
I think that was exactly your intention. If luck was really on your side, I would die a natural death from my condition. Then you and Stacy could get married and become a proper family like you always wanted.
You're out of your mind.
I knew it. I can read you like a book.
If you got sicker, I wouldn't be able to do as I pleased. I would have to be at the hospital to take care of you.
No one is going to let a doctor who gets fired from malpractice stay at the hospital to take care of anyone.
You shut your mouth. I don't know what you think you heard, but you are way out of line right now. I can't believe you've been prying into my business like this.
You're unbelievable.
You should heed my advice. If we get in a divorce, you will seriously be in trouble.
And why is that?
The only thing you've done for the last 25 years is be a stay-at-home mom. Without me in your life, do you actually think you could get by?
I figured you'd say something stupid like that.
Huh?
We've been married for 25 years. I'm entitled to half of your property and tons of alimony since I spent the last 25 years taking care of our family instead of furthering my career.
I guess we'd have to see about that in court. I wonder who can afford the better lawyer.
You'll be paying for both of our lawyers, George. Like I said, I've been studying up. I know how a divorce is going to go down.
You know nothing. You're going to be out in the cold with nothing.
Even if you were right, I am more than qualified to be a hospice care nurse. If need be, I can get back into that.
No one is going to hire you.
Before I confronted you, I actually applied to a couple of jobs that were seeking former nurses. I'll be just fine without you.
What? Why would you keep that sort of thing a secret from me?
There's plenty more things I have kept from you. Don't you worry.
Out with it.
I've actually been going back to school and attending various seminars for a while now. I think I might even start my own practice.
Your own practice? Ha! You have no chance of doing something like that.
I am actually planning on starting it with Jordan.
Don't make me laugh. You women think that you can just up and start a practice with no qualifications? It's not that easy of a thing to do.
Don't look down on us just because we are women.
You're going to need financial backing in order to do something like that.
We've already secured sponsors.
You have?
In fact, St. John's is sponsoring us.
What? My hospital?
Jordan is actually quite distinguished in her field. When she told her superior that she was looking to start her own practice, they were eager to support her.
No way.
By the way, no matter what happens with your malpractice suit, you're going to be fired.
What the hell are you talking about?
I told the director about everything you've been doing. How you would sneak into empty rooms at the hospital with Stacy while you were on the clock. They know everything.
What?
They even heard how you had been fooling around with your patients. This must be so embarrassing for you.
How would you know about that?
Jordan was keeping an eye on you for me. I heard all about how you would use your position as a doctor to get handsy with your patients. Especially the young ones.
I can't believe this. I won't forgive Jordan for running her mouth like this.
Didn't you realize that you have a reputation for these sorts of things around the hospital? Everyone thinks you are the absolute worst.
That can't be true. Everyone thinks I am the best.
No, they don't. They know you as the guy who fools around with his girlfriend at the office. Not to mention your recent screw-up on a routine operation. Your boss is absolutely livid with you.
I can't believe this.
The director said they don't need a doctor like you on their staff either. They've already managed to scout tons of young, high-skilled doctors to replace you.
If that happens, what am I supposed to do? If I don't have a job, how am I going to pay you alimony?
That's not my problem.
I guess I can ask my mom. I hate to do it, but I don't really see any other option.
That might be difficult for you. I already had a nice little chat with your mother earlier.
You did what?
Of course I did. She won't be lifting a finger to help you.
You must be lying.
You used your position as a doctor to do all sorts of terrible things. Not just that, you've treated me terribly for all these years. I endured your behavior for so long for the kids' sake. I won't endure it any longer, though. As soon as I found out about the medicine, I began actually fearing for my own life. Who knows what you are truly capable of?
I'm sorry, okay? Let's talk this out.
I don't want to hear any excuses from you. I'm going to absolutely ruin you.
You don't have to do this. Please, I'm begging you. We can move past this.
Just thinking about the miserable life that's waiting for you brings me so much joy.
And I will end things with Stacy. Please, don't do this to me. I don't deserve this.
George and I got divorced, and he was ordered to pay me the $2 million in alimony. All the women he groped at the hospital came together and sued him for damages as well. I heard he owes each of them a large amount of money. He wasn't able to find a new job. A lot of the local hospitals were going through a period of restructuring. As such, opportunities for disgraced 58-year-old doctors was zero. George had plenty of money after a long career as a doctor, but the divorce and all of the lawsuits still really started to weigh on him. George came from a family of doctors. His mother is quite conservative and strict. When she found out about everything that had been going on, she was furious. She cut ties with George. It didn't take long for the stress to catch up to George. His hair was falling out in clumps and his health was deteriorating rapidly. He's currently hospitalized. He isolated himself from everyone who cared about him except for his girlfriend, who found herself equally disgraced. No one but her will visit him, but I hear even she is showing up less and less as his bank account dries up. As for me, my new practice is fully up and functional. Jordan and I have really created something special, and I feel a sense of appreciation I haven't felt in a long time. Between that and the divorce, I am doing quite well. At first, I was at a loss on what to use all this newfound wealth on. I felt like I deserved to treat myself to something nice to try to erase some of the hard times. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
I don't know if I can go on like this. It's really getting to me. I've really tried, but I'm reaching the limits of my patience. I don't want things to continue like this.
What's wrong? What's going on? You were fine last time I saw you. What changed? Tell me. Don't keep it all inside. Maybe I can help you. Are you there? Do you still want to talk to me? Say something. What's wrong with you? If you want some help, then I'm here to listen to you. I'm always here for you.
It's just I feel like I'm not good enough for anyone. No matter what I do, it's never good enough for anyone, and people always complain. I really wish people would appreciate the things that I do for all of us.
I think I understand. Is it true that you've never been on vacation in your life? Must have been really boring for you. Do you remember that time 10 years ago when all your friends went on a vacation and you didn't go? It must have been really sad for you. I remember you cried a lot. I didn't think there was any need to be that upset, but now I'm older, I think I understand. It must be really unpleasant to be left out in the cold like that.
I cook every meal and no one else ever helps me. It's really sad. 5 years ago, my mother died and it just became even more difficult. I have to do everything and no one ever helps out. I barely leave the house because of it. I have to do all the cooking and all the housework. When my mother died, she didn't even leave me that much money. It was only a few $1,000s. Not enough to help with the pain of losing a loved one.
What do you mean? What money are you talking about? I didn't even know you got any money.
It was just a small amount of money I got. Nothing special. Some other family members kept coming over asking for money. My father changed the will so that when my mother died, most of the money went to them. I was never consulted about this process. I only found out after Mother died, and then I realized what had happened. Most of the money had gone to other people, even though I have done so much for everyone. I really felt let down by the whole thing. I'm not a money person, but I felt I deserved something. Do you think that small amount of money is going to make any difference to my life? It isn't going to help me one bit. I might as well not have it at all. It really doesn't help me. I think the money should have been split evenly between all members of the family, not just those people. Why should I be left out of all this? What did I do wrong? I feel as if they are plotting against me. I feel they don't like me, but I have no idea why. It also means that I don't have any money to give to you, and that's a real shame. What am I supposed to do with such a small amount of cash? I can barely afford to help myself, never mind other people.
That's a really sad story to hear. I'm really sorry about it.
It's a big problem because my pension is not that big either. I was hoping to inherit some money when my mother died, but in the end, I got very little. It seems I really made a mistake in life.
That's really bad. I understand your problem now, but I don't know what you can do. I don't really have much experience in these matters. Have you spoken to Grandpa about this? Maybe he can do something? What about Dad? Can't he give you some money?
I don't think your dad is going to do anything to me. He doesn't even talk to me anymore. I don't think I'm going to get any help from anyone. I think I'll just have to get used to the idea of being a poor old lady. I'll just have to live with it. I guess life just isn't fair and I'll just have to accept it.
Mother, don't worry and don't get too upset. I'll try to think of something to do and we'll work from that. I'll try to solve the problem. You can trust me.
What are you going to do? Can you really help me?
It's really terrible what happened to you and there needs to be some kind of a solution to this problem. People should treat you better. You've done so much to help so many people. I'll do my best to get a better deal for you. or solve the problem some other way. I don't know what I'll do yet, but trust me, I'll do something. Are you really going to do that? Do you think you can get something done before the divorce goes through? After that, I'll never speak to your dad again. I was a housewife for 40 years. I don't have any skills. I didn't work and I don't have many savings myself. I gave everything to my husband and family, and now I'm left like this. I don't know how I'm going to survive if I don't get some money somewhere. It's going to be really hard for me. Don't worry, Mother. Worrying just makes things worse and it's bad for your health. Just try to think some nice thoughts while we get this problem solved. I'm really unhappy about this whole situation, and I'll do my best to solve it for you. You can leave it to me. I'll do what I can. Thank you so much. You're so nice to me. I know I can count on you when things are bad. I don't need a man when I have you. You're my rock. Dad!
Hi there. What is it? Are you okay?
I've been talking with Mother. What's going on? She's really in a bad way right now. Did she really get barely any money after Grandmother died? Why didn't she get more? She did so much to help people and now she gets nothing. What's going on? I really don't know what to think about it. I think it's so unfair on her.
Are you gonna start complaining about this too? If this is all you want to talk about, then I don't really want to talk to you. The money went to your grandfather, and then he decided how much to give to your mother. It's his money, and it's none of my business. If he wants to give your mother very little, then that's up to him.
I know that. I know it's up to him, but it's still not fair on Mother. Don't you think it's cruel? How can you not have sympathy for her? Just think of everything she did for them, and this is how they reward her? I don't think it's fair if you ask me.
She was only doing what she was supposed to do. It wasn't really that special. I don't know what her problem is. She should be more grateful that she got any money at all. Some people get nothing, and they just have to get on with life. Don't let it get to you. Just forget about it and don't think about it again.
I can't do that. I'm really unhappy about what happened, and I think Mother deserves her fair share.
You're starting to sound like her. Just a lot of moaning. I wish you wouldn't.
Did you ever take Mother on vacation? Did you ever treat her to anything nice? You were married for so long and you never did anything for her. It's really not fair. She was the housewife and did all the work and you never did anything to her. You treated her as if she was a servant. You should really think hard and remember all the things she's done for other people. Then in your heart, you should find some compassion and agree to help her out.
She'll manage just fine without me and without the money. No need to worry.
You've really hurt her, and I don't think it's fair. I wish you'd change your mind. How is she going to survive after she retires? She barely has any money because she was a housewife for you all her life. Then she didn't get any support from her own parents. She told me that the other members of the family took all the money and she barely got anything. We really need to think more about her. If you don't help her, then who will? She's going to be a desperate and poor woman.
What do you know about these things? Oh, I wish you would stop pestering me. You're worse than she is. If it hurts your feelings so much, then why don't you look after her? You can use your own money. I think that would be a good solution. I don't know why you've come to me asking for money. If you care so much, then do it yourself. I don't want anything to do with it. You're on your own.
I can't believe this is how you feel. How much money did you get? I presume you got some too. Was it a lot? Don't you feel guilty about it?
Why should I tell you? It is none of your business. You just concern yourself with other things.
Tell me, how much was it?
I got a few $100,000.
She looked after you all for all these years and then you didn't give her any money? You clearly had a lot. I think it's a disgrace. You never did anything to help. You just drank alcohol and ate the food. Now, in Mother's hour of need, you do nothing to help her and just look on. Don't you think this is a little bit wrong? Don't you feel you should help her?
No, I don't actually. I couldn't care less about that woman. We're over as far as I'm concerned, and we are never going back to the old days.
Do you remember that time when you were drunk and you got angry and started breaking things around the house? You said you were stressed about work? I still didn't think it was acceptable to behave the way you did. I still remember what you did, and I haven't fully forgiven you. You were even worse to Mother. I'm sure she has many bad memories of when you got angry. If you're going to leave Mother, then you should at least give her enough money to look after herself in her later years. You can't just throw her out into the cold after all she did. It's not the right thing to do.
Why don't you go talk to your grandfather about this? Maybe he got some money he can give to her.
I just thought I'd come to you first. You are still her husband. You have a duty to look after her. You just think you can leave her with such a small amount of money and not even explain to her. If that was me, then I'd be boiling with rage. You're lucky Mother has such a nice personality.
Oh, can we stop talking about this, please? I'm not going to change my mind. If you want to help your mother, then go ahead and do it. Go and talk to your grandfather about it. He might be able to explain it better than me. You can ask him why he didn't give your mother more money. Don't come here moaning and asking me for money. I don't want to hear it.
Dad? Did you have to be so cold-hearted?
I have nothing more to say. Go and talk to your grandfather and go talk to the other family members. I don't want to be involved.
Grandfather, there is something I want to talk to you about.
Hello there. What is it? What's on your mind?
I spoke to my mother recently, and she was really upset about her life.
What did you talk to her about? Was it something to do with money? No, I thought it would be. It's always something like that. She always wanted more and more money. I remember her talking about it. I don't know why she was so greedy. Money doesn't buy you happiness, and she should know that by now.
How can you say that? We all know she wasn't that kind of person. She was really caring and nice to everyone she knew. She would always do something to help others. I don't think she was greedy at all. I think she was so nice to you for so many years. Don't you remember? She has always done everything she could to make you feel happy and secure.
It seems that whatever I do, people are not happy with me. I've always done something wrong. She married into our family, so of course she has to look after us. That's her duty, and we don't owe her for that. It's only natural, and we expect to be looked after very well. I was very happy about it.
I'm not trying to complain and make you feel uncomfortable. I just wish you'd see how much my mother did for you and that maybe you could help her now. It was almost 40 years of housework. I think that deserves a reward. Where would you have been without her? Who would have done all that work? It's really not right that you can take advantage of her like this. She cooked you food every day. Please don't forget that.
So, what are you asking for now? You want me to pay her for all those meals she cooked for me? Do I really have to pay for that? I thought it was just the natural duty of a housewife. Is this why you've come to talk to me? You want some money? It seems to me like you're just as greedy as she is, always wanting money. When you're married to someone, you shouldn't think of these things as being work. It's just what you do to help people. If I was younger, then I would have cooked all the food, but I didn't. It was her job, and I don't owe her any money for it. She's getting divorced from my son soon, and that's her business, not mine. If she needs money, then she can find it from somewhere, but not me. She's not gonna be part of my family anymore, so it won't be any of my business. She'll have to help herself. Why should I share my assets with you?
But what will my mother do when she's got nothing? How is she going to survive? Why don't you think about her for a change instead of only thinking about yourself? Just think back and imagine what your life would have been like if you didn't have my mother to help you. Then please find it in your heart to do something to support her. Don't you think you've been mistreating her? Don't you think it's really unfair?
No, not really. In fact, I'm happy now she's gone. Without her, it means my son can really look after me. I'm not struggling. I have many people who can help me. If one of them goes, then another one comes along to take their place. You're not gonna get any money out of me, so why don't you just stop trying right now?
Is that really how you feel? You just don't care at all?
Yes, of course this is how I feel. Why would I lie? My son is looking after me really well, and I'm very happy with that. I see no reason to change things the way they are. I don't need to give my money away to anyone else. I am completely guilt-free.
I really wish you'd think about what you're saying right now. I wish you'd change.
I've got nothing more to say. You just go and get on with your life and leave me alone. Whatever you do, just don't contact me again. I don't want to talk to you about this again. Leave me be. I can give my money to people as I see fit, and nothing is going to change my mind. It's my money, and I can do whatever I want with it. I really wish we wouldn't end up arguing about this. It is causing me a lot of stress. If you want money, then go out and earn it for yourself. Stop trying to take mine.
Honey, how are you? I'm really down at the moment. I don't know what to do.
What is it? What happened? Please tell me. I don't like it when you're down.
It's about grandfather. He's been handing out money from an inheritance, and he's barely given my mother anything. I think it's really mean on her, but he doesn't seem to agree. I wish he'd get more. I think she really deserves it. He only gave my mother a really small amount of money. Much less than everyone else. She was a housewife for 40 years, and she did so much for those people. Now she's getting old, and she doesn't have that much money saved for her retirement. It would be really nice if she was given more money. It's really hurting my feelings right now. It's a terrible injustice. How can people be so cruel? I didn't think it was possible.
I know what you mean. I remember when we went on our honeymoon. She did a lot of stuff then and really looked after them. I can see your point here. It's a little bit unfair.
It's been this way ever since I was a child. It's been going on for as long as I can remember. She was always there to make food and clean up. She did everything for so many people. She could be counted on to do the things that others didn't want to do. She cooked so many delicious meals for us all, and now she's out in the cold. Now the relationship in our family has gone bad, and she's only been given that small amount of money. No explanation was given either. They just went ahead and did it, and she can't understand why. It's really hurting me. I don't feel good about it at all.
Have you spoken to him about it? You might be able to change his mind. Maybe it was a mistake.
No, it's no use. I spoke to him, and he knows what he did. I asked him over and over, but he won't change his mind. He says it's none of his business now she's getting divorced. I think it's really unfair. I don't think my mother is in a very good bargaining position.
Oh, really? Is it that bad? I didn't realize.
It seems there isn't going to be an easy solution to this problem. There is a family meeting coming up soon. Everyone will be there. Maybe I could try again there, see what happens. They might have a change of heart.
That seems like a good idea. Maybe you could bring your mother along so we can all talk about this together. They might change their mind if they see her and realize how hurt she is.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's see what happens.
I hope I can help you. If you need anything else, then please just ask.
You're the best. You're always there when I need you. Thank you so much. Mother, what are you doing now? Are you okay? I'm a bit busy now. Nothing serious, but a little bit stressful. How are you? I've got a lot of things to do these days. It seems like I never have any time for myself. I hope you're not feeling too down. I've been thinking about what happened to you, and it's really been making me sad. I still hope we can find some kind of solution to the problem, and then you'll be in a better position. Also, I had a thought. Why don't we go away somewhere together? I can pay for it. We can just get away and relax for a time. I think it'll be nice. You want to go on vacation? I don't really have enough money, but if you're going to pay, then that might be okay. It would be nice to go somewhere and relax a little bit. I know a hotel by a lake in the mountains. It's a really nice place and really popular. The food there is really great, and you can get a massage in the spa. I know you'll love it too. You've barely been anywhere in 40 years, so maybe now is the time to reach out and go somewhere new. I know you won't regret spending a little time away. I know those people are going to start to miss you when you're gone. I know they'll change their mind once they realize how hard it is and how much you did for them. Don't you worry. We'll get a solution to all this very soon. We should just worry about staying stress-free right now. Don't let those idiots get you down. Do you really think that's going to happen? I'm not so sure myself. I don't think they'll even notice. It would be nice to get out, though. I've spent so much of my life inside helping others. It would be nice to just think about myself for once. That's right. You can't spend your whole life inside serving on other people. You have to live for yourself. Now is the time to get out there and have some fun. I'll be your partner. You're right. Let's do that. Mother, I'm outside your house now. Are you coming out? Do you think it's okay for me to just go out like this? I don't know how to feel. It seems really strange to me after all these years to go out into the world. What if something bad happens? How will I cope? Don't worry. People can survive without you. If they miss you, then that's their fault and not yours. You just be a bit brave and get out here. Don't bother with anything else. Just come on out and be free in the big world. I know you won't regret it. Okay, I'll do that. I think you're right.
Where is that woman and what is she doing? I'm starting to have second thoughts about this whole thing.
What is it? What's the problem? I thought you happily went your separate ways.
My son has been making food for me, and it really isn't the best. I think I preferred it when your mother was here cooking for me. She was much better at all of this. Why does she have to leave us like this? I contacted her, but there was no answer. What is she doing now? Is she free?
Why can't you just make the food yourself? Or get your son to make something different? You didn't want my mother anymore, and now she's getting a divorce from your son. She's none of your business. You told me this yourself, and you said you wouldn't change your mind.
Are you trying to be funny with me?
No. Mother is with me now, and you're not taking her from me. She's busy having some fun time together with me. You just leave her alone. She doesn't need you anymore. Get one of your family members to make you some food. The family members you gave all the money to. I'm sure they'll be really happy to help you.
I have a lot of people who care about me, but they're busy right now. They don't have time to help me. I don't know how my son is going to look after me. He really doesn't seem up to it.
It must be difficult for you, but I know you can get through it. I know you're an intelligent person. But whatever you do, please don't bother my mother again. She really doesn't need the stress from you. Just leave her alone to enjoy her life.
Where are you and what are you doing?
Why? What's the problem?
Can your mother please get back here and cook some food for me? I've been missing her food. I got used to it after all this time, and I really can't do without it.
What about your son? I thought he was looking after you now. Or what about all those other people in your family? Why does it have to be my mother?
It doesn't matter about them. Stop talking about them. Tell your mother that things have changed and I want her back at once.
I don't think she's going to accept this. She has broken up with your son and is soon to be divorced. Why would she come back to a family that clearly doesn't want her and doesn't value her? The legal proceedings for the divorce are already well underway. It's just too late to turn back the clock.
Are you trying to be clever? This isn't funny.
Why won't your mother answer the phone? Oh, what is she doing? We all want to talk to her and she won't communicate with us. It's important, so I'd really appreciate it if she were cooperative with us.
Why do you want to talk to her? She's nothing to do with you now, so please just let it go. She was your wife for so long, but now those days are over. She served on your parents for nearly 40 years, and then you just kicked her out as if she meant nothing. Now you're calling because you want to talk to her again. I think it's all a bit hypocritical. I can understand the way she feels and how she doesn't want to talk to you right now. I think you should just accept it and move on. It's a really terrible situation. If my husband did that to me, then I really don't know how I'd react. I'd be so mad. I'd get a divorce immediately and never talk to those people ever again. I think it would be the best thing to do.
What a load of gibberish. Get your mother to answer the phone as soon as she can. I want to talk to her as soon as possible. Please don't delay and tell her to stop sulking like a child and get in touch. What the hell is wrong with her? Has she gone mad? My parents don't have any food now. I've tried looking after them myself, but I can't do it. It's too much for me, and we really need to get her back.
When you get the time, please send Mother stuff over to my house. I will be looking after her now, and then I'll be helping her to find a new place to live. It will only be a small place for her, but it should be good enough. She doesn't need to depend on you anymore.
She's gone? She's not coming back?
What's the surprise? She doesn't need you anymore, and neither do I. You've really not been nice to her, and now she's moving out on her own. Your parents will just have to make do with you. I think Mother is going to be a lot happier now. She's had 40 years of stress and hard work. Now she can enjoy life. Her body seems older than it should be. I think it's because of everything she did for you. I want her to rest and enjoy her life from now on. No more being a servant to you and your parents.
She was just doing what was normal for a married woman. There's nothing to be unhappy about. We didn't treat her badly, we just asked her to do what she was supposed to do and nothing more.
You just can't see what you've done wrong, can you? Mother and I are going on vacation to help relieve her stress. You won't be seeing her again, so just let go and move on.
Bring her back as soon as you can and stop playing around. Who's gonna make food for me and my parents? It's your mother's job. Without your mother, we don't know what to do. We're gonna starve to death unless she gets back here. Is that gonna make you happy?
Pull yourself together and stop being so stupid. Mother is with me now and she isn't coming back to you. Learn how to cook yourself and then put in some effort and make some food. You can do it. You don't need Mother to do it for you.
Where are you and where is your mother? It's not funny anymore. Please get in touch with us as soon as possible.
Why do you keep contacting me like this? Do you think you're going to change my mind? Why are you still looking for Mother? What do you want? I thought you were going through with the divorce.
I'm not sure what's going to happen. I only wish that she would come back and see us. We all miss her. It would be so nice if we could just go back to the old days when we all lived as one happy family. It was so nice when she used to look after my parents. I can't do it myself. I'm no good at it. She did it for so long and she really knew what she was doing. She was so nice to them and they really miss her too. Please think about us again and come back. I'm really begging now. I'm desperate. Grandpa really wants your mother to come back into our lives. We really miss her.
Why should she do that? You all know what you did wrong. Why should she forgive you after the way you treated her? If I was her, there's no way I'd be coming back into your life. Why don't you look after your own parents? Don't you think that would be a good solution here? I'm still on vacation with Mother, so we really have no time for you. She's with me now, and that's the way it's going to stay for the time being. I see no reason why I should let her come back to you. I'd be all on my own then, and I wouldn't want that.
Why do you have to be like this? Can't you give us a second chance? We all make mistakes, and you shouldn't hold a grudge forever.
I think it's already too late. I spoke with the divorce lawyer yesterday, and she's already sent us the documents we need. All that's left is for us to sign the papers, and then it will all be over. Mother can leave you and start her new life, and you'll just have to accept that. I'm really sorry about it. It must be hard for you, but you only have yourself to blame. I think you should be getting some documents soon, too, so you can do your bit and sign them.
Can't you change her mind? Can't you help me out here? I feel like you're trying to make this worse. It seems like you want this marriage to fail. I'm trying to propose a solution and you keep rejecting it.
I'm not going to change her mind, and I'm not causing any trouble. I'm just helping her with the decision she has made. I respect her, and I'm not going to try and change her mind. You were together for all that time, and you didn't value her as a person. You should have realized you had a good thing and done more to keep it that way. Instead, you took her for granted, and now she's leaving you and never coming back.
At least try to help me get in contact with her. Please tell her to answer my calls.
I'm not going to pressure her into doing something she doesn't want to do. She's made up her mind, and she's not going back to that old life. You've lost her, and you just need to accept it. You only have yourself to blame, especially in relation to the money you gave her. It just wasn't enough.
You're still talking about that money? You just won't let it go, will you? She was a housewife for 40 years. She didn't have a job and she didn't earn any money. What right does she have to have the money now? She doesn't have any right at all.
She was working full-time for you and your family. You have to accept this as being a job. What would have happened if she didn't do all that work? She's left you, and now you're finally realizing how important she was. You should have realized it sooner. I spoke to the lawyer, and you should have given her 50% of the money. It was just as much hers as yours. Maybe she didn't get much of the inheritance, but when you divorce, things will be different. I fully expect the divorce courts to grant 50% of your assets to my mother. Just don't get too angry when it happens.
I don't think that's gonna happen. You're not scaring me with these stories.
I think it'll happen. Just you wait and see. As for your parents, it's your job to look after them, not hers. I think you'll be able to manage with all the housework. I'm sure you can do it now she's gone.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're really trying to make me angry.
I should tell you something else. Mother told me that marrying you was the biggest mistake she made in her life. She regrets it all, and if she could go back and change, she would never have married you. My mother and I had a great time on vacation. We talked and laughed and enjoyed ourselves. It was so nice to see my mother in such a good mood after a lifetime of hard work. She deserved a break. She was locked in a cage for 40 years and now she's free. Shortly after this, my mother and my father divorced. My mother was awarded 50% of my father's assets. She had spent her life supporting him as a housewife, so it was only fair that she got half of the money. My father started trying to contact my mother. I don't know what he wanted, but she didn't accept his calls. I suppose he was mad about the divorce settlement. I would be if I was him, but I guess he only has himself to blame. He's lost everything now. His wife is gone, I don't really want anything to do with him, and now he has to look after his parents alone. It's going to be hard for him. His parents are getting older and older, and they're going to need more care. I told my mother that she shouldn't listen to him. He wasn't nice to her, and now it's time for her to follow her heart and do what she wants to. My mother's new life is free and relaxed, and I'm so happy to see her being the person she wants to be. It's never too late to escape a nightmare and start over again. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.